Applying the control framework to the order entry sales process. Once the data flow diagrams have been detailed out with processors and sub-processors, level 0 context, level 1, level 2, level 3, and so forth, we can understand the flow of the information. Those detailed diagrams, data flow diagrams, lead us to information flow diagram. And this information flow diagram, we can arrange the information horizontally across functions and vertically within functions. In this illustration, there's a phone order, and order comes from the customer, and the customer service center enter that cell. And then the computer, the customer order, the sales order is recorded, and then it's being recorded on the enterprise database. The order is entered through the order entry screen, and any errors are checked for, and the sales order number is being generated. And once it is generated and the sales order is generated, the customer receives the order acknowledgement. On the computer, the enterprise database is updated, and it is through the display of the sales order and the record of the shipment and the printing of the packing slip and the bill of lading display. Shipment accepted is also been informed to the enterprise database. On the shipping side, on the shipping department, the picking ticket comes from the warehouse with barcodes on it. The warehouse picks the goods, then there's a completed picking ticket, and that completed picking ticket is the one that goes on to the shipping department, and then they scan the barcodes on the picking ticket, and then that's checked against the displayed sales order. Once it is displayed, the sales order, it's compared with the picking ticket and the sales order, and then the order quantity is released, and then it's accepted for the shipment. Once it is accepted for the shipment, it records the shipment details, and then the shipment is accepted, and the bill of lading and packing slip is issued to the carrier. So this diagram, the information flow, shows how the information is flowing across functional departments and within functional departments. When applying the control framework, there are two processes that have to be taken into consideration with the control plans. It's the operation process. The operation process has three goals to become efficient. For example, using resources more productively, to become effective with timely processing, to secure the resources from thefts, destruction, copying, and disclosure. The information process has three goals: to have valid information through authorization and approvals, complete information by updating master files, and accurate information by reconciling with hash totals and batch totals. A recommended control plan, internal control plan, a given plan can serve more than one goal. The number of internal control plans in an enterprise depends on several factors. For illustration, there are 15 recommended control plans in this enterprise. The control plans here, internal control plans, are on customer order, being entered close to where the order is received, then checking for credits on the customer, and inputting data to the populated screen with the help of the master data, then conducting edit checks with program edit checks as to the data has been correctly input onto the screen, and compare input data with master data if this is a customer that already exists in the master data file, and then entering data through pre-formatted screens. If it is an established customer, then the screen can populate some of the information, and then pre-formatted screen allows defines fields to be completed. There's online prompting for any information to be entered and any errors that are entered, so that then the data entry person becomes alert to any variations. 8 is the procedure to reject any inputs, and 9 is to confirm input acceptance, and 10th is one-for-one checking for the picking ticket with the goods, such as the sales order against the picking ticket. 11th is to enter shipment data system and then the turnaround documents. 13th is automating the data entry, and 14th is independent shipping authorization, having segregated duties, and 15th is one-for-one checking of goods, picking ticket, and sales order. If you look at this table here, we can see the control plans is applied. A given control plan is applied for operations process and information process, and a given control plan can cover more than one control group within operation process or within information process or between the two processes. When control plans are checked through internal audit, then they are marked for their presence. Here it's shown as with the letter abbreviation P. Any missing control plans are also identified for improvement. In this table, it shows 2 control plans that could be introduced to improve the control environment and the controlling of the processes in the enterprise. And these 2 are independent customer master data maintenance and reviewing open sales orders.